Hello everyone, and welcome back to Coldborough Park Farm with me, WBF. So today we're going to be carrying on collecting the bales. Last episode we were collecting all of the silage bales, and today I started recording a hell of a lot earlier than I usually would. That's simply because I feel this is going to take a while. Yesterday's episode, as some of you will know, was quite a long episode, and today I have decided that I'm not going to make this episode as long, even though we have more jobs to do, or more bales to collect, shall I say. And so what I'm going to do is pretty much show collecting a few bales at the start, and then I'll do a whole bunch pretty much, and then bring you guys back near the end. Just so that it doesn't take or make this video the same amount of time, because it was like 46 or something like that minutes long, yesterday's episode, and some of you might like that, but yesterday's episode is still uploading at the time of which I'm recording this, which is something like 12 hours after saying uploading, so it's taking a hell of a long time. But I'm going to now drive to the field. We're going to start at the field at Yetton Ridge and work our way back. So I'll get to the field, guys, and I'll bring you guys back. Okay, just pulling into Yetton Ridge Farm. We're actually going to start work here just after harvest, I hope anyway, because I want to really get into the beef and pig mod quite a lot. I'm hoping that it will create some income, at least. Not too sure how much, but hoping we can definitely get some income from this farm. Make sure we have the right implement selected. Okay, so obviously we're not using the grab today because these bales are actually on their rounded edge rather than on their face. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully the trailer will behave itself today, like yesterday. I think that's down to the locking script quite a lot. I don't think it's too much of the trailer's fault. Okay, so far so good. Yeah, and I started early because I actually want to make a really good job of this bale stack. I don't want to rush it, because that's when everything falls over and goes wrong. And I'm not going to be doing as much on the inside today, simply because stacking them this way I think is a heck of a lot harder than doing it with the grab. Also, if any of you want to know my sort of opinion on bale stacking and how to make the job easier, I think people with a steering wheel have a easier time with it, because obviously you can do all the little touches and little turns and everything. If you're using the JCB DLC and you're not using a steering wheel, I do feel for you, because trying to stack with the telehandler when it's jigging with its turning. We will probably use that in the future. That's probably the loaded we will go for. But yeah, that's what I think. You should definitely try and use the steering wheel. This one on a bit weird. Also, don't try and use the keys like J, K, N and M, simply because they jig it like this. It's not exactly easy to do it nice and smoothly like you can with the mouse. So yeah, definitely try and use the mouse as much as possible. And I've just rolled this bale, and so it's actually in the correct place. So this is where the locking script is just a pain in the ass. Okay, this might take some while, some time. Right, so as you can probably tell, this is going to take some time. So I'm going to pause the video here and skip to when I have some progress going. So I'll see you guys in a few seconds, I guess, when I actually get somewhere with this. Okay, so I finally managed to get the trailer loaded. We already got 6 bales. I actually thought we had more in here. Yeah, got them all loaded. Wasn't too much trouble, just took a little bit of concentration and time. So we're now going to head back down to Coldborough and start on the field we have down there. Just going to hop out, shut this gate, and I'll see you guys down at Coldborough. So as you can see, I did in fact lose a bale on the way back. I do not know what is up with this trailer and the physics of it. For some reason the locking script is terrible, and I don't know what it was. It was fine, and then I think it's just like the cattle grid or something like that. I don't know. It just for some reason it's unlocked itself. Did it again coming over the cattle grid into the farm. Talking about the farm, I do need to learn the name of the farms. I think that's two videos now that I've got the name of the farms modded up. Which Bill's gonna probably say something in the comments, but it's not my fault, I promise. I'm not very good with names apparently. Yeah, I chose to unload these bales first, and then go do another load, simply because if I was to get into that field and they all fall off, then that's a little bit of time wasted, and I really don't want that. So I'm hoping that these can just stack in here nicely. I want to hit that bale there. There we go. So yeah, I'll need to go and pick up that bale on the in a second, but for now we'll unload these. There we go. So I thought my stacking yesterday was pretty darn good. I'm pretty happy with that stacking of the silage bales. Once we have done harvest, which I plan to do a whole chunk of it tomorrow with Tom. We've got it all planned. All the mods have been uploaded onto the server, so just hoping that it'll be fine. And we're gonna do it in 2 chunks. We're not gonna do it all at once because with that combine, we're actually gonna have 2 going, but with that combine, it will take a while to do the whole map. So we're gonna do it in 2 chunks. And I think with those, it will actually be pretty good because then we can do crop rotation if we do it in 2 chunks. So the first half of the harvest will be all of the fields will go back into probably barley, and then the other half will become sugar beet and potatoes. Because if we have a quick look, not that one, at the beef mod, here we go, fattening. This is what happens, or this is what this is sort of the information page for Yatton Ridge farm. Now that farm, I have the name pretty much down to the T. I know which farm that is. I just get muddled up between Coldborough and Chantry. Now Chantry's the farm we're at. I've read the sign as we were pulling into the farm, and then I realised that I'd got the names muddled up. But yeah, as you can see, earth fruits. Now earth fruits are obviously sugar beet or potatoes. Now we could do one or the other, and we will probably do that. I think we'll do. It's hard to. We'll do sugar beet, and then next rotation we'll do potatoes. Simply because obviously we'll need to rent the kit to do that, and we're gonna probably do it in probably 3 or 4 fields. We won't do it in the whole map, obviously. So some of it might go back into rape, or OSR, I'm pretty sure, or it's a rape, yeah. That'll be our cash crop, I guess. Right. Now, we will be doing some straw bales, and it'll probably just be half of the harvest. We won't do the whole harvest with straw bales, obviously, because that'll take a heck of a long time, and we'll get so many bales from that. And we don't need, you know, hundreds upon hundreds of bales. I reckon around 50 bales will be perfectly fine. We're going to be doing them in square as well, so I have a bale fork which is going to help dramatically with the collection of those bales. We go, that's them stacked. So I'm going to quickly go grab this other bale, and then I'll bring you guys back when we're heading out to collect the next field. Okay, so there's a few more bales out here than what there was in the previous field. So we'll collect up these, stack them, and it'll be a good job. Good job, well done. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. I think that's just under half of the bales collected. It does take some time, this. It really does. not being as careful with the stray loaders. We don't have a quite long drive to the farm, so even still, as we found out, the bale thing on this trailer, the locking script is not very good, so there's no point of putting a lot of time into something when it could all just go terribly wrong and it isn't nothing you could do about it. Go. Two more and then we can go and unload this. We did get a pretty decent yield. Forgot how many bales we actually got in total. It was like 35, 36 in total, something around there. And then the big field, which I think was 15, we got, and we baled. So that was pretty good. There we go. Some of those eagle-eyed ones of you, or viewers, will notice that I don't have the same front loader. That was due to my attaching skills. I was just like attaching to the trailer like we are now in the yard, and the angle which I was looking at it looked perfect. I pressed the attach key and the front loader fell off, and I looked at it from another angle and I was miles away from the trailer. And it was sort of in a position like it is now. And it just fell over and I couldn't reattach it, so I had to reset it. But it doesn't really matter. Okay. So now I can, or we can unload this, and I also want to hire a second combine today, ready for tomorrow's episode where we will be in the multiplayers starting on our harvest. I can't wait. know I'm not stacking in probably the best barn. The best barn for stacking would probably be that one, but I want to save that barn for the straw and use this barn for our hay and silage. We're also got to get some maize planted at some point, fill the pits up. There we go. There we go. So now we can quickly go sort out the or at least hire a second combine. I guess that one? No. That one? Yep. So if we go across harvesters, we have this one. So it's gonna be 12,000. That's perfectly fine, and we need the header. So there we go, that's a second combine hired for tomorrow's episode. As you can see, I had to reset the headers there. But I can't wait to start harvest. So that's what we'll be doing in tomorrow's video. So until then guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.